Hey family, welcome in. We are talking about how savings can actually be fun. But we want to make sure that savings is not taught in a boring way. So tonight's focus is savings can be fun. Now here's the thing. We got parents in the room that are with different age groups, and we want to go ahead and talk to them. We got some toddlers. We got parents that possibly will have teenagers. We have parents that are actually going to be within the age group between the tweens. So I'm going to break it down by age groups. So no matter how old your child is, you'll be able to know what you can do to where you can have savings starting to be fun. That's our whole goal. And by the way, my name is Tashawn, and this is Coins and Confidence. So let's jump into it. Now, I know people are like, how can you have savings be fun? Like, what are you talking about, Tashawn? All right, so here's the thing. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to start with why fun matters, and then we'll jump into the rest. So before we split it by ages, let's get to this. Kids don't learn from lectures. They actually learn from play, celebration, and everyday practices, right? That's the thing. The reason why fun matters is because what happens is when savings feels like pressure, then kids shut down. But when it feels like fun, they lean in and they're like, oh, what's that? Tell me more, right? Just like with us, when something is fun, then we're always going to want to do it. Well, kids are the same exact way. That's just how it works. So what I want y'all to do is type fun in the chat if you want savings to feel fun in your house. All right, exactly. It looks like we got some people saying that fun is fun. Perfect. Fun is good in the chat. All right, now here goes some tips. So for my groups that are from 2 to 5, I call this the foundation stage. So a tip for making savings fun for this age group, the jar gold coins game. And how that works is you let them drop the coins into the jar. And with every time they drop a coin in there, you can either do a fun song where you says every little bit counts, or you could say we're saving towards our goal. So it's like a little parent phrase that you put in there, and the kid does it too every time they drop it in the jar. You can let them pick out the clear jar and have them decorate it and put stickers on it because they are actually engaged into that fun. And then the other thing is you can do what I call the pretend store, where you basically grab items around the house and then you set up on a little counter and y'all act like they are buying stuff. You can make like paper money.
Getting a call in the middle of that live, so I had to go ahead and talk to that person and then pick up from the call. So here comes the next part. Stay tuned.
Chat, drop a bot on the chat. You got little ones under 5. And we will go from there. So now we're going to move on to the next age groups, which is 6 to 9. And with 6 to 9, this will be easy. This is what I call the building stage. Okay. So with the 6 to 9 group, how it works is you can do something that is called chore coins. And what chore coins are is you basically let them do not like the normal stuff where you like clean the kitchen and you like clean the bathroom and stuff. Those what I call responsibilities, right? We basically pay them for chores when it's extra stuff like walking the dog and picking up poop in the yard from the dog, or mowing the lawn, or even like painting the house, or cleaning out the refrigerator, like shampooing the carpet, that kind of stuff, right? So what happens is like every time they do something like that, you let them earn coins or tokens for chores, or even like stickers. And what happens is you call it then a deposit, and then you basically have them drop it inside of a jar. Then that way they'll be able to celebrate, right? The second thing is you can do what we call milestone celebrations. And so with that, you celebrate like 25% of their progress, 50% of their progress, 75% of their progress, and 100. So like with the 25, how it is you just high five. Like, yeah, you almost got it, right? You encourage them. 50%, you'd be like, oh my goodness, you're almost there, right? And then 75, you're like, okay, you got this. Let's do this. And you do like little celebrations with them. And then 100%, what you do with that is you're going to be like, okay, look, we're going to do a cool dance party. Or you could even do something. You can even do something where you basically buy them like a little small item to like celebrate. You know, that's the main thing. But the last thing you can do is what we call a mini family goal. And that'll be something like a pizza night, ice cream trip, and just let them see the teamwork. Because everybody will basically be able to drop the coins in the jar. And then they will see how much it'll grow. Because the whole point is you want it to be fun and motivating, right? So, parents of the ages 6 to 9 years old, what is the one goal your child that you want to do with your child is saving up for, right? I want y'all to drop it in the chat and drop it in the comments, okay? So ages from 10 to 13, I call this the independent stage, okay? With that stage, what we want them to do is we want to let them own ownership of their savings, right? And how we do that is we set bigger goals like headphones, gadgets, and experiences, right? And we also use like visual trackers because what we want to do is have them look at the data and see if everything is fun and let them see the progress of what they're doing, and then let them color in progress bars as they save. So like you can like literally draw it and you let them like color it in and stuff like that. And another thing is like peer power. So talk about the savings as a way of to say no to peer pressure buys, right? So you be like, oh, you know what? I'm so happy that you went ahead and you saved your money instead of buying that like headphone right now, or instead of buying that little extra thing.
Part of this video was chopped off, so apologies about that, guys. We're just going to move on to the next group.
14 all the way up to young adults. So how you connect savings with real life skills. This is how you're going to do it. So we do budget basics where you show them how saving fits into income and in spending. Okay, I actually have a pay scale calculator for something like that, and I also have a way for you to use your paycheck as a tool, and I have a mock paycheck. It's a tool in my bar, so you can, it's a tool in my bio, so you guys can check that out. Another thing is you can do is milestone rewards. So instead of clapping, you tie progress into privileges like extra hangout time, choosing family dinner, choosing little trips, that kind of thing. Or a big vision goal. So that'll be like saving up for a car, laptops, or even like trips with their friends or family and stuff like that. So parents of teens, what is one big thing your child's dream saving up for? For mine, my babies, they both are trying to save up for a car. So I want y'all to put it in the chat or go ahead and put it in the comments. What is the big thing that your child is saving up for? This is the last little goodie. I want to show you guys my savings goal generator. And the reason why I'm looking down right now is because I am logging into my laptop. So that way y'all can see my little tool that can help you. Because like we said, we want to make the milestones and we want to celebrate those milestones, right? All right, I'm in my office, y'all. Please excuse me. Okay, so this is my family savings adventure, and it is sectioned off between the ages of 3 and 6, 7 to 11, 12 to 15, and 16 and up. Okay, so how it works is when you choose an age group that you are a part of, it'll show you how you can go ahead and how you should save your money, when should you start. You can fill in how much you need, how much you get each week, and then you can pick your little tool here. And the best part is you have everything else. So let's just start with something. I'm going to say we'll start with age group 7 to 11. Let's say they want to save up towards a video game. Let's say their video game now is what, like $80? And they get about maybe $20 a week, or they got a little business. So we'll say $20 a week. Now everything is filled in for you, so you can put that in, but you could just put like the date. So what, 20 bucks a week, $80, it's about like 4 weeks. Let's say they want to get it by the 31st, okay? So by Halloween, we'll just do an evenly split. So you can save the same time amount a week, or you could be a smart saver and spend some, save some, spend some, and share some, or you could just do it your way, where you communicate how you want to do it, right? So let's go ahead and let's do it evenly split. Now here's the best part. It's going to create your magic plan. So your magic plan is over there. Okay. So now you're like, oh, all right, I need to save 16 bucks a week. Sold. For 5 weeks, let's do it. So here's the little milestones that we talked about, and this is how you celebrate. So you save this week. You know what? Says, you know what? I got an extra savings. Let me save that extra goal. Perfect. All right, now you keep saving, and look, it even has encouragement in the corner. And you save again. You save some more. You save some more, and then look, it says you did it. So then you print your certificate. A little thing pops up. There you go. There's your certificate. Hey, Coach Tim. So all you do is you print this bad boy, and then when they go ahead, you type in their name, and then you go ahead and print. Isn't that cool? All right. So, and then you could just like literally handwrite that. But that is my savings generator. It is in my store, in the link in my bio. And if you ever want to start a new tool, you just start over. You go up, you pick a next age group. And what's cool about this is they even have little parent hacks where you got little tips and you involve them. It shares with you what to do. You can even hit a next tip. See, show them what compound interest is and how it works. And I actually have something in my bio for something like that. And then you can also talk about it. Okay. So here's the thing, parents. This is what I want y'all to do tonight. With all your ages, it does not matter. I want you to challenge your family, and I want y'all to go ahead and start these little tool things tonight. I want y'all to grab a jar or a cup or container tonight and just label it with your goal. Add some coins in it and say with your kids, we're growing our goals. And you drop it in there, okay? Now, tell me, who's going to drop it? Drop a little plant in the chat or in the comments, or if you're going to actually start doing this tonight, okay? So then that way you guys can go ahead and start that goal. What we learned tonight is savings can be fun, no matter what the age group is. Little ones learn through play. Kids build pride with milestones. And tweens, they build with independence. And teens practice with responsibility. So enjoy every coin saved is a step towards practice, confidence, and freedom. So if you want the tool that makes it simple for any age group, grab that savings goal generator. The link is in the bio. And let's go ahead and raise these kids together. Thank you for rocking with me tonight. For this time, I want y'all to drop a gold heart in the chat and also in the comments. And leave me with any questions that you may have. I am here to help y'all. Not a problem. Because remember, every little bit grows. All right. Bye, y'all.